Welcome to KCD, as tonight the Lady Centurions is the first game of a doubleheader for the girls and the boys. Take on the KCD Lady Bearcats. Lady Centurions 12-5, Lady Bearcats 7-8 coming into the game. Hello everybody, I'm Mike Botello, privileged to bring you tonight's broadcast, and I'm joined once again by athletic director, former head coach at Beth Haven, Brad Morgan. And Brad, you look on paper and you look at history, and it looks like a game the Cowgirls should win going away, but that's why you play the game, and sometimes it's hard to get them up, and it's their what I see on here for Christian Academy. It's like their fourth game in 7 days, and so don't know if that'll play into it or not, but what are your thoughts tonight?
Well, as a coach, I think you're always concerned on a day where you have off of school. So no school today, kind of out of your normal routine. Have to come over here to KCD and play a team that's rebuilding, struggling, really trying to really find its foundation under Coach Hayes, who's in his third season. But you got to be up. It's a 28th district game, the last one of the regular season, so very important for the Centurions to take care of business tonight.
As we look at KCD, they do have 4 seniors. They'll play 9 players, but they got 2 players that mainly lead the team.
Yeah, I mean, you got Sydney Mathis, the senior, number 3, the guard, averaging 10.6 points per game, but shooting 60%. And then you got Hannah Lally, the senior, number 23, which was second team all 7th region. No easy feat in this tough 7th region, returning, averaging 8.3 points per game.
Right now we're going to take a break for the national anthem. Then we'll be back. Well, hold on. Maybe we're not doing the national anthem.
We'll fake out there. Had us all lined up.
They had us lined up. I think they're going to do the national anthem probably between games. So
I don't think the band is here yet. Waiting on a few band members to arrive.
Well, starting lineup tonight for the Lady Centurions. We believe we have been rushed here tonight. We had some technical difficulties getting ready. So I see one change in the starting lineup right now. It's going to be Emma Wesley and Summer Conti. It looks like Shelby Calhoun, we think, is back in the starting lineup, but now we have a delay by the PA announcer. No, it's going to be Raquel. Shelby Calhoun is in the line to welcome everybody. Right. And all of a sudden, her name was mentioned in the PA, and she just ran around to go into the game. But it's really
if they call your name, hey, I'm going in. She ran it around. It's very smart by the 7th grader.
Brittany Mumford and Emma Bowman in that starting lineup for the Lady Centurions. Of course, Lady Centurions coming in. This is their 3rd game in 4 days. It is their 4th game in 7 days. Excuse me. Emma Bowman coming off a pretty impressive performance.
Yeah, Emma's been playing really well, coming off a near double-double versus Selection Cap. 10 points, 9 rebounds on a kind of a hobbling ankle. Really been trying to get over an ankle injury. Also, Emma Wesley with 18 and 14 respectively in each of her last 2 games. But Cal, we talk all the time, Cal is multi-dimensional. You never know. On any night, anybody can lead. I mean, we've seen many nights where Brittany Mumford has led the team, many nights where Summer Conti has led the team, and then Raquel Reese or Mariette Mercy had a huge game. So anybody on any given night is capable, which makes them tough to defend.
For the Lady Bearcats tonight, they'll be starting Sydney Mathis at one guard, 10.6 points a game. Joining her will be number 22, Kennedy Hayes at 6.8 points a game. Hannah Lally, 8.3 points a game and 5 rebounds, number 23. The other 2 starters, 0-0, Leah Miller, 1.2 points but 5.2 rebounds a game. And finally, number 33, Daria Eisenbry, averaging 4.2 points a game. And Eisenbry will be in the middle, tipping it off against Emma Bowman. Ball's in the air. Tip's going to be controlled by the Centurions. Mumford gets it off to Wesley, and we are underway here at KCD. Bobby Bowman on camera, and he's got a challenge tonight as we can only go about 8 rows up, so not a big angle to shoot from tonight.
A tough angle for me. I might not be quite as good as an official tonight.
Mumford with the drive gets the first 2 of the game.
Cal's really went to that dribble handoff here lately. She turned the corner for an easy layup.
Quickly down is KCD, all the way to the hoop for the drive. Up and good is Hannah Lally.
Second team all 7th region for a reason. Nice play by her.
Conti hands off to Wesley. We're usually at midcourt for Cam. We're down at one end. Raquel Reese with the 3. It's nothing but net, and that's always a good sign when Raquel hits her first 3 of the night.
Not a lot of ball pressure from KCD, allowed her to step into the shot.
Ball tipped out of bounds by Mumford.
Cal in their traditional 1-2-2, about 3/4 court press. Gave up an easy 2 the first time, that way time with a deflection. Now in a half-court 1-2-2.
Mathis brings the ball up. It's Hayes right in the middle. She drives, 10-footer. Archer, no good. Rebound on the ground. Emma Bowman comes away with it, and Leah Miller comes away with the foul. First foul of the game.
Bowman got down, never went down on her knees, grabbed it as she did. Was grabbed there by Miller, who switched jersey numbers tonight, 00.
You're a 00. What was your number in high school?
3.
Number 3.
Oh, yeah, 3. Still hanging in the gym over at Beth Haven, Mike. We would go on a field trip sometime.
Get a picture of that jersey.
I have to have Cal play them just so I can show other people.
Reese with another 3. No good. Hits the top. Black irons above the backboard, out of bounds. It'll be KCD's ball.
Good shot. Stepped into it in rhythm. Want to have confidence. Every shooter needs confidence.
Hayes with the ball. Gets it up court. Gets it to Lowley, and there's going to be a jump ball.
Good job by Summerino. And every press has a weakness. And when it gets beat, the top guards, the top level, have to sprint back. Summer did a nice job there getting back.
Mathis lets the 3 fly. No good. Rebound knocked around, and Wesley comes away with it. Wesley's going to drive all the way, gets stopped, dishes out to Conti. Finds Mumford, open 3 straight away. No good. Thought that one was in. Rebound down low by Bowman, up and good.
Bowman just outworks many times. She's really not the biggest player on the court, but outworks people, gets that offensive rebound. Steal here.
Conti with the steal. Nice pass to Wesley, up for 2.
That's what the defense gives you, the press. Sometimes it don't always get steals, but you can have a quick run when you do.
Kennedy coming up quickly, tries to hit Miller, overthrows her. It's Kennedy Hayes. I keep calling her Kennedy like it's her last name.
Well,
Kennedy Hayes.
There's also another good example of the press there. It just made KC go much faster than they're comfortable doing. Cal didn't do anything special. She just threw it out of bounds.
Conti back to Wesley as they break the token KCD pressure. Wesley dishes off to Bowman. Nice bounce pass underneath, but Wesley can't do anything with it. Coming away with it is Miller, but there's going to be a foul. I believe it's going to be on Wesley.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. It was just being aggressive, which you always want to be. Sometimes you will get fouls when you're aggressive, but if you foul every trip down, what they always say about Patino, if you foul every trip down, they can't call every one. So you want to be aggressive every trip.
Eisenbrei to throw it in. We got our first sub of the game in for KCD, number 15. I'm not even sure who 15 is. Yes, Olivia Green. Olivia Green's a switch jersey also.
Switched as well.
Olivia Green in the game. I'm looking for it and can't find it.
Bank shot.
Bank shot up and in by Hannah Lowley, leading scorer on this team, or second leading scorer on this team, and she has all 4 points for KCD. Quickly around the horn, Conti open 3, no good. Back of the rim, Conti tracks down her own rebound. Dishes out to Mumford, straight away, 10-footer up and good.
Great offense. Everybody on the team touched the ball, pushed it down quick. Raquel ran to the basket, got it, kicked it out. Summer with an easy shot she usually makes, no problem. Chased it down, got it into Mumford for the 2. Oh, going to be a steal.
Gets it up, Mumford makes the steal. She's going to find Wesley for the easy 2.
We'll see a timeout there.
There's going to be a timeout, and we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds after a word from iHigh.com sponsors. Welcome back to KCD Christian Academy with the early 13-4 lead, 4:52 to go first quarter. Mike Botello, Brad Morgan with the action.
Christian Academy right back now. Let's see, going into still a 1-2-2 type press. Going to get a steal. Oh, a cheap one there.
Well, maybe on Wesley. That would be her second.
It'll be 5. That's her.
That is 2 on Emma. Only 2 fouls on the Centurions.
They're going to say it's her first.
Oh, I don't know who the other one was on.
The first one they called on Mumford. The first one went to.
Okay.
Nice pass.
Hannah Lowley, 10-footer, no good. Rebound fought for. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Bearcats. Ellie D'Amato in the game for KCD, fighting Mumford for that rebound. Quick pass in. D'Amato with the 3, no good. Rebound. Mumford isn't letting that one get away.
Push, needs somebody running towards the basket inside. KCD switching to a 2-3 zone here. Cal's seen a lot of 2-3 zone lately and improved their zone offense.
Reese with the ball, gets it to Bowman. She's going to pull up for a little 10-foot baseline jumper, no good. Reese tips the rebound out to Wesley. Conti has it. Right to Bowman in the middle. Good move by Mumford to get open. No good on the shot. Rebound comes down to Lally.
Oh, I love when Cal presses off, misses.
Lally gets it off to Eisenbry, off to Mathis. She's going to push it up all the way to D'Amato. She takes a couple extra steps.
We'll give her that one. That was a nice play. It was a great pass.
13-6 Centurions. Reese on the break, goes for the hoop. No good. Rebound comes down to Eisenbry. Stolen by Mumford, but I think she stepped out of bounds.
I'd like to see Raquel take one more dribble there, Mike, and just really take the contact. She would no doubt would have been at the foul line.
Ball knocked away by Bowman, and it's going to go out of bounds, stay with KCD.
Good hustle by KCD. Inbounder tracked that one back down and kept it from being a clear layup for Emma Bowman.
Eisenbry into Mathis. She gets it to D'Amato at midcourt.
Back
She's
tip,
going
back
to drive.
Tip.
Conti almost with the steal, gets it to Mathis, goes to Lally. Lally tries to go baseline. Bowman cuts her off. Pass goes off the foot of Olivia Green. It's going to be a jump ball.
Going to Cal this time. Another great job by Summer Conti. It's twice where she sprinted back in the press, really worked hard and got back in play and made a difference.
This is the first game of two as the boys' game will follow. Raquel Reese with the ball and travels before she can get rid of it. And it's going to go over to KCD.
Good to see the refs are awake. Because if that was a travel, which it may have been, and the other one was a lock.
Eisenbry with it, gets it over to Mathis. Starts to drive. Reese gets a deflection on it, but Mathis comes away with it.
Not much movement, really, by KCD here. Going to get a turnover. Trap in the corner.
Gets it out to Mathis. Goes up with the shot. Good. Nice shot by Sydney Mathis for her first two.
That's got to be frustrating for Coach. So you had an easy trap in the corner. Ended up with a 2.
13-8. KCD on a quick 4-zip run here. Wesley lets the 3 fly, and she stops that run.
Ball reversal against the 2-3 zone. We'll get it all the time. They had a quick reversal. There's going to be another turnover and a layup for Raquel. Go up.
Reese up and good. Ooh, almost fell out.
Again, though, now you got to really smell the blood. You know, you got them rattled here. Really attack harder.
18-8. Little Lally all the way up and good.
Oh, great job by 15. Olivia Greener sealing Bowman off, allowing for the easy layup.
18-10. Ball comes down to Wesley. Bowman lets a 3 fly. Good, Emma Bowman with 3.
Confident shooting. Step right into it. Step up and steal that. Walk.
D'Amato gets it down to Lally. Fakes baseline. Knocked away by Conti. Reese comes away with it.
All the way.
Reese, nice pass to Conti. Layup up and good.
Nice pass by Reese. Even better job. We got another timeout by KCD. Conti ran. It was easy to let Raquel go one-on-one, but she ran, filled the lane, and was rewarded for an easy 2.
We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back with Christian Academy basketball. Welcome back to KCD Christian Academy with a 23-10 lead here. 1:52 to go in the first quarter, and the press is definitely bothering KCD tonight.
Oh, it is. It off make or miss. You know, we've given up some quick layups, but when you have the more talented team, which I figure we do tonight, you want more possessions. And it's creating tons of possessions much faster than KC would like.
D'Amato to bring it down. She finds Lally behind the pack, gives off to Olivia Green, misses the layup. Rebound comes down to Wesley. Wesley pushes it the other way, gets it to Reese. She lets the 3 fly. No good this time. Rebound. Mumford fights for it on the ground. Mumford keeps it. She gets fouled.
I'm absolutely 100% fine with Raquel taking that shot. She's in rhythms, no contest. Take the shot, miss or make. It's a good shot.
Foul's going to be on Sarah Smith.
Oh, wide open.
Oh, ball knocked away. Almost hit Mumford. Reese saves it. Conti has it. Gets it to Bowman. Fakes. Starts to drive. Dishes to Mumford. Right back into Bowman. Great pass. Left-handed hook. No good. Fouled by Olivia Green.
That's good basketball right there. Everybody touching the ball, reversed it around, got it inside.
They just kept going from the good shot to the better shot.
I couldn't say it better myself. Passed up a good shot to get a great shot.
Bowman with 2, almost 65% for the year from the line, but she has improved all season from the line. Sydney Lampkin in the game. Mumford out for the Centurions. Lowry back in the game. Out goes Eisenbry for KCD.
The only thing better than that passing is this popcorn here at KCD.
They do have good popcorn here, don't they?
Fantastic. I can't quit eating it while I'm on the mic.
Second shot by Bowman. This one's no good, but tracking down the rebound. Sydney Lampkin, who just came in the game. Back to Lampkin. She's going to let a 3 fly. No good. A little short rebound to Lowry.
It's okay. Another good shot. You track down an offensive rebound. You deserve the open three-pointer.
Ball out of bounds off of D'Amato. It'll go back over to Christian. No. Off of Christian Academy player.
Oh, it was off D'Amato.
I didn't even see a Cal player there.
It was not. It was off D'Amato, but it's still KCD's ball.
Wesley makes the steal, drives to the hoop, off to Reese.
Raquel. No.
Reese passes out to Wesley, finds Bowman. She backs up, double dribbles. She went back to take the 3. Someone came to her, and she said, well, I'll just dribble around her, but forgot that she dribbled already.
Well, I think she thought the refs didn't see that out of bounds call, so maybe they would miss that also.
Quickly up to Lally. She drives all the way, stops, puts up the 5-footer and good.
Lally's a nice there.
8 points for Hannah Lally tonight. 24-12, Lady Centurions. Around the horn, Reese in the corner, right back to Conti. Starts to drive, dishes out to Wesley. She just backs out with 44 seconds to go. Surprises Conti with the pass.
Somebody's got, unless we're holding for 1, which you know I would like, somebody's got to attack the gap here. Looks like we are holding for 1, which is great. And that don't really make a difference in this game per se. This game's already a 12-point game, but it helps for the future. You're going to be in 1-point games. We've already seen it plenty of times this year where you've got to have execution in late game situations.
18 seconds to go. Wesley just holding it. KCD content to let her hold it.
And I'll say it again for our new viewers. You want to go usually about 7. That gives you a chance for an offensive rebound, and the other team not a chance for anything else.
Nice pass into Bowman. Turnaround shot. No good. Rebound to KCD. Stolen by Reese. No good. Rebound comes down to KCD, and that's going to bring us to the end of 1 quarter of play. Christian Academy 24, KCD 12. Welcome back to KCD, 24-12. Cal, first quarter scoring.
For KCD, Mathis 2, D'Amato 2, and Lally with 8 for Cal. Reese 5, Wesley 7, Conti 2, Mumford 4, Bowman 6. KCD ball to start the second quarter.
For the Centurions, Calhoun in the game. It's Calhoun, Reese, Wesley, Lampkin, and Mumford. For KCD, it's going to be Smith and Lally, Mathis, Hayes, and Miller. Hayes with the shot, no good, but it goes out of bounds off of Lampkin. It'll be KCD's ball.
Christian Academy switched over to a man-to-man on that out-of-bounds play. Now we're going to 2-3 on the underneath plays.
Ball gets into Lally. Mathis with the 2, and it's good. Foot was on the line.
Too easy. One pass and wide open.
10-point lead, Lady Centurions, 24-14. Corner to Reese. Back to Reese on the wing, fakes the 3, drives, gives off to Calhoun. Little 5-footer, no good. Rebound to Mathis. Calhoun over the back.
A little bit of life from KCD here. Their bench come to their feet. A little bit of excitement. See what Cal's going to stay into here. Switched out of the full court press. Going to go more man-to-man. I like to see him extend it full court. I think that would give KCD probably more problems in the zone.
Mathis in the corner to Lally. She starts to drive. Three-pointer up, three-pointer no good, and there's going to be over the back, going to be Miller. Three-pointer was by Hayes, or by Smith, I'm sorry.
Good box out by who else but Brittany Mumford led to that over the back.
Second foul on Miller. Fourth team foul on KCD. Calhoun to the elbow to Lampkin. Back to Calhoun. Goes to her feet. Wesley comes to pick up the errant pass off to Reese. Reese finds Lampkin. Nice pass to Mumford. Goes baseline up and good.
Nice passing again. Go to the high-low. Get it to that foul line and look down below the blocks. Mumford's right there to finish.
Mathis drives the middle, and she's going to be fouled.
Going to say she's shooting. Raquel tried to strip. Going to say she's going up.
Foul's going to be on Wesley. It'll be her second this time. Mathis will go to the line for 2 shots. She has 4 points on the evening. Her first shot is up and good.
Small gym, but gets awfully quiet here on the free throws.
Olivia Green back in the game. Out goes Miller with 2 fouls.
With 6 minutes, 30 seconds here, it's 26-15. I'd like to see Cal hit one good run here to put things really in good, comfortable conditions.
Mathis hits both of them. 26-16. Conti brings it up. Conti, we're going to have travel on Conti. A little extra step there. Well, they've awakened to see the travels now.
Yeah, well, a little confusion there. Summer didn't have somebody in the right spot. Got to keep your dribble going. As a point guard, you got to direct traffic a little bit sometimes.
Mathis over to Lally. She's going to start the drive. Nobody stops her. Left-handed shot, no good. Rebound, nice. Faulkner. Lampkin just rips it away from Green, and Centurions have the ball. Ball knocked out of bounds by Lally. It'll stay with the Centurions.
Cal bringing in Bowman, replacing Reese here, giving her first break.
Lally brings it down. Gives it off to Eisenbry, over to Mathis. Mathis drives. Now she dishes to Lally. 15-footer, no good. Rebound. Lampkin with another one. Lampkin just goes up and takes it away.
Lampkin all over the glass early. Well, 1-3-1, giving Cal some problems, trying to figure out exactly how to attack.
Calhoun with it in the corner. Off to Lampkin, off her hands. Lally comes away with it. Lally's going to try to go all the way. Good. Nice block by Conti, out of bounds. It'll stay with KCD.
Summer beat her there and strip.
Eisenbry slaps the ball, gets it into Lally. Double teamed. Bounce pass gets out to Mathis. Around the horn. Hayes with the 3 straight away. No good. Rebound. Green gets the board back up and good. Libby Green with her first 2, and there's going to be a timeout by the Centurions. 26-18, and that means we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back to KCD. Christian Academy up 26-18, 5:07 to go. 12-point lead at the end of the first quarter. KCD has cut into that to cut it to 8.
As we talked to the court at the timeout there, Cal's quit pressing. It's become kind of a half-court game here. Let's try to speed it back up.
Calhoun, Conti, Mumford, Lampkin, and Bowman for the Centurions. Bowman finds Calhoun cutting to the hoop, up and good.
Anytime against a zone, you got to cut into the open gaps. Bowman finds it. These girls pass so well, found the open player.
Eisenbry with the ball out top. Goes to D'Amato, who's in the game. Off to Mathis. Mathis drive, dishes to Eisenbry, fakes. Back to Mathis. She lets a three fly, and good.
KCD playing well. I mean, really passing the ball, looking for the extra defender, and then making shots when they're open.
28-21 Centurions. Lead cut to 7. Mumford finds Bowman underneath. She fakes a couple of passes, goes up and hits the shot.
She keeps it above her head, which is the main thing. She keeps it high and goes straight up with it.
30-21 Centurions. Green with the shot. No good. Conti came down with a rebound but couldn't hold on to it, out of bounds. See the Christian Academy cheerleaders here in full force tonight for the girls' game.
Yeah, we love we've talked before. We love these double headers. Chance for all of Christian Academy to come together here and support boys and girls.
Ball out to Mathis.
Nice.
Conti tries to strip her, but Mathis hangs on to it somehow. D'Amato starts the drive, stopped by Bowman. Lobs it inside, knocked away by Mumford, and a foul is going to be called on Mumford. That's going to be 2 on Mumford. That'll be the 5th team foul on the Centurions. Raquel Reese back in the game. Mumford out. Eisenbry to throw it in from underneath for KCD. Gets it into D'Amato quickly around. Mathis open three. Good again.
They've done the exact same thing twice in a row now. Throw to the corner, throw to the opposite guard. Has to slide over. Really simple.
Lead cut to 6. Mathis with 10 points in the quarter for KCD. Lampkin, she lets the three fly. No good. Rebound. Lally of KCD. She's going to push it. Centurions back. Picks her dribble up. Looks for help. Eisenbry comes to help around to Mathis. He has the hot hand this quarter for the Lady Bearcats. Lally off to D'Amato on the weave. Pulls up 15-footer. No good. Rebound knocked around. Eisenbry has it. Now it's on the floor. Bowman comes away with it. Conti claps her hands. Bowman gets it to her. Conti's going to push it.
Nice
Lampkin
pass.
inside to Bowman. Quick shot. No good, but fouled by Green.
Good pass by Sydney. Seen Bowman cutting. Got it into her. Get fouled.
That's going to be the 2nd on Olivia Green. It's going to send Bowman to the line for 2. Bowman's first shot, good. Emma with 9 points in the first half so far. Green goes out. Hayes back in for KCD. Second shot. This one's also good. 32-24, Lady Centurions. 2:47 to go first half. Lally starts to drive off to Eisenbry. Eisenbry with the drive, blocked by Bowman. Wesley comes away with it.
Push the ball.
Wesley off to Conti, open three, good. Summer Conti with 3.
That's why you push the ball, Mike. You push it because the defense is not set. You walk it down, you allow the defense to be set, and it makes it trouble. But push it, take the first open look, and go crash the boards.
Lead back to 11, 35-24.
Confusion here on who's guarding who.
Ball's on the ground. Lampkin on the ground.
It's about 4 possessions here in the second quarter where we've been on the verge of getting a steal, a loose ball, and it just ball not bounced our way.
Eisenbry to throw it in. Gets it in to D'Amato. D'Amato starts to drive.
She's shooting.
Lally with the 3, no good, down deep and out. Lampkin with the rebound. Lampkin about 4 or 5 rebounds this quarter.
Great off the bench, played her row.
Bowman fakes the 3, starts her drive, has an opening, left-handed layup is good.
KCD had the defender there, just went right through her, laid it in.
13-point lead, Centurions.
Oh, good
Mathis
strip.
to the hoop, stripped by Lampkin.
Oh, tough pass.
Throws it ahead, ball stolen back by KCD.
Back tip, nope. Matt Lampkin with a beautiful strip there, clean.
Driving is Lowry, and this time it's going to be no strip. It's going to be a foul on Lampkin, I believe.
Yeah, similar play. That time got more arm than ball.
That foul's going to be on Raquel Reese. That'll be her first.
See if we solve this inbound problem here. Maybe not.
Mathis with the three. No good, but it was wide open.
It was
rebound to Bowman.
Better. At least we took away what they've killed us on.
Conte, nice pass up to Lampkin. Ball knocked away. Or up to Wesley, excuse me. Ball knocked away. It's going to be the 16th foul on KCD.
Wesley caught it, would really know where to go, so she was going to kick it back out right when she got hit on the arm.
Fouls on Mathis, her first. Wesley to throw it in, finds Reese. Open three from the corner.
Nice.
It's good.
Haven't seen Cal run that inbound play. Slipped her to the opposite corner that time. First time I've seen that. Reese, confident all night, sticks the jumper.
Reese with 8 in the first half. Hayes drive, dishes. Eisenbry with the three. Good.
Nice.
Daria Eisenbry with her first three of the game. She only averages a little over 4 points a game. She's almost there.
KC's playing well. I mean, that was good offense there. Nothing wrong with the defense either. Sydney contested, had a high hand, made the shot.
Mumford in, Lampkin out. Good minutes by Lampkin. Maybe her most consecutive minutes all year.
Yeah, really nice job.
Wesley to Conte. Conte right back to Wesley.
Nice.
Finds underneath Bowman. If Bowman could jump, they could have done an alley-oop if she could go over the rim, but it was a nice pass and shoot.
I love it. She didn't bring it down, though. Okay, here we go. Back into the press. If we'll stay in it, I think this will separate the game.
Shot no good by Hayes. I believe Reese is going to be over the back.
Yeah, that might have been a little anticipation there. It was she was in position, but the ball ended up being a straight-up jump ball.
Second foul on Reese. Calhoun's going to come in. Reese is going to sit down. The three I gave Reese earlier must have just been a 2 because I'm off by 1 on the score. It's 41-27. Lally at the line for 1 on the bonus, and she hits the first. Lally with 9 points on the evening.
Well, Coach Caton from our team last year, sister for us, sister, I mean, he told me how much better this team's getting, and I'm impressed. KCD's a solid team.
Misses the second shot, rebound to Hayes, and she throws it out of bounds. It'll go to Christian Academy.
Ooh. Lucky we weren't sitting front row on that one.
We sitting front row. Ooh. Bobby Bowman's camera would have been on the ground.
My popcorn would have been all over the floor.
It was a bullet pass to the second row.
There we go. 23 seconds left. See what Cal's going to do here at the end of the first half. Going to hold for 1 once again. Up 13. No reason you can be up 15, maybe 16, but no worse than 13.
Conte with the ball, 10 seconds to go. Off to Wesley. Wesley right back to Conte. Off to Bowman. Ball knocked away. Bowman recovers. 2 seconds.
Shot here.
Wesley fakes it, drives, running 10-footer. Good! Emma Wesley with the 2 at the buzzer.
It don't get any better than that, Mike. I mean, you go, all the momentum is going to your locker room. Last shot, I would like maybe shoot it with 3, but you got a great shot at the buzzer. Fantastic way to finish. Cal up 43-28.
That brings us to the end of the halftime. We'll be back in 5 minutes with first half scoring, second half analysis. Christian Academy Louisville basketball. Lady Centurions Welcome back to KCD, where the Centurions lead 43-28 at halftime. Centurions start out on a 9-2 run to start this first half and get up by 7. KCD then cut it to 5 at 13-8 before the Centurions caught a little bit fire at the end of the first quarter. It extended to 12, 24-12. Then to start the second quarter, pretty much the same until KCD caught fire again, cut the lead all the way to 6 at 30-24 before the Centurions went on a 13-4 run to end the first half and come away with a 43-28 lead. And Brad, I believe you have first half scoring.
For KCD, the senior, number 3, Sydney Mathis, had 12 points, 8 of that in the the second quarter. The junior, Ellie D'Amato, had 2. Senior, number 23, Hannah Lally, their leading scorer, had 9. And the sophomore, number 15, Olivia Green, had 2. And the junior, Daria Eisenbry, had 3. For Christian Academy, Raquel Reese, the 8th grader, with 7. Emma Wesley, the sophomore, with 9. Shelby Cahoon, the 7th grader, with 2. Brittany Mumford, the senior, with 6. Emma Bowman, the junior, with 14.
First half thoughts, Brad?
Well, kind of, the first quarter, Cal pressed hard and built the 12-point lead, early 12-point lead. Second quarter, I really felt like they were trying to work on things, playing some half-court man-to-man, because obviously you're not going to be able to always press the Manuals and Butlers and Sacred Hearts of the world, so they tried to work on some half-court man-to-man. It actually allowed KCD to get back in it with cutting it down to 5. And KCD, in all honesty, played great. I thought they passed the ball well. They took care of it. They hit open shots. But if you're KCD, you felt like you played a great quarter of basketball, but really you lost that quarter by 3. Now Cal has extended the lead to 15. Now, I used to always say, my teams, that you win each quarter by 6, and next thing you know, you're up by, you're up 15, 16 points. In this case, you win each quarter by 10. You end up winning by 40. So that's kind of the way this game's going. See what Cal has to do here if they come back out in that full court pressure. See if they extend the bench a little bit, add a little bit of bench time to some other girls. It'll be interesting to see how the coaches choose to play this one.
We'll be back in a minute to bring you second half action here from KCD at halftime. Christian Academy 43, KCD 28. Welcome back to Christian Academy of Louisville Lady Centurion basketball. First game of a doubleheader tonight between Christian Academy and KCD. Lady Centurions with a 43-28 lead. Lady Centurions back in action later this week, as Thursday night they will travel to J-Town to take on the 7-6 Lady Chargers. Then a home game on Friday night against North Hardin. North Hardin comes to game 13-6, a team the Lady Centurions already played down at Allen County, Scottsville in the South Central Bank tournament. I believe Centurions are about 15-point winners in that game, but they'll be at home on Friday night against North Hardin.
That's a good North Hardin team, a team to turn around on that Saturday and beat Mason County, which is a very solid squad, so it won't be easy. Beating anybody 2 times is difficult.
Wesley, Conti, Mumford, Bowman, Reese for the Centurions. It is Hayes, Eisenbry, Mathis, Miller, and Lowley for KCD, and Centurions throw the ball away on their first possession of the second half.
A little miscommunication there. Thought she was going to slip. Thought Bowman was going to slip to the opposite corner. Cal starting in the press, see if they can speed things up.
Quickly down. Nice shot up and in by Leah Miller for her first 2 as KCD breaks the press.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that.
Bowman with the shot, no good. Her own rebound, back up and good.
Just that press speeds the game up. Cal comes back quickly.
45-30. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with KCD.
Like to see Cal trap a little bit harder. They got Mathis in this trap here. Now trap hard. There's a steal.
Mumford, great anticipation, gets a steal. It's exactly how they broke the press last time. Mumford learned from it. Reese, nice pass into Bowman, no good. Rebound fought for. Lally comes away with it. She's just going to throw it up court, trying to lead Hayes. Hayes catches up with it, outran 2 Centurions. Hayes with it, gets it off to Mathis, back to Hayes. Lally in the corner, goes baseline. Shot is up, no good. Rebound fought for. Hayes with the 3. Up, hits the wire above the backboard. It'll be Christian Academy ball. Conti brings it down. Mumford from the elbow, good.
Nice. Mumford likes that one dribble towards the right elbow, pull up. There's a better trap, good. Wesley, come up quick, trap again hard, and you'll get a turnover.
Eisenbrei looking for help, throws it to Hayes, tips it back in. Mathis has it, gets it to Eisenbrei.
There's a 10
seconds. So there's the turnover.
2 most exciting plays in basketball for me is the charge and the 10-second call. As a coach, I didn't like it when I was on offense now. never. I tell you what, though, when I was on offense, I used to tell my kids when we played PRP or somebody, one of these Trinity, you say, I'd rather you any day get a 10-second violation than throw a lazy cross-court pass. It ends up being a dunk. Cal has ran
the play they run all the time.
We've ran that play once a game and probably got it half the time.
Bowman with the foul, going for the rebound. That's going to be Emma's first foul.
Smart by KCD throwing over the trap.
Ball gets into Lally eventually, and Bowman's going to pick up her second foul. Didn't have any coming into this half. A major accomplishment for her. And
right.
Picks up 2 fouls just like that.
Well, she's still in good shape here. Going to give her a little quick break to refresh. No need to leave her out long.
Lampkin in, Bowman out. 6:21 to go, third quarter.
Cal, by pressing, we've already had how many trips. We missed some easy ones, some bunnies down here, but so many trips, so many more possessions when you press.
Mumford with another steal. She's going to try to go coast to coast. Nope, dishes off to Conti. Does a little Euro step, but she travels on the way back over to KCD.
I got to put it on the ground. As soon as you catch it, got to put it on the ground or go up with it. It was a good job by KCD, though, hustling back.
Throws it over the top to Hayes, and she's going to beat everybody down with a layup. No good on the shot. Rebound fought for.
That's out of bounds.
Hayes comes away with it. Eisenbrei with the 3 is good.
You can't be running out of bounds underneath the basket and step back in and grab the ball. It's illegal.
47-33. Wesley's going to drive. There's the left-handed scoop. No good, but she's fouled on the drive.
Took that one a little bit deeper than she's used to. About got it up to go and roll in, but got the foul.
Wesley to the line for 2. 75% free throw shooter on the year. First shot is good. Wesley in double figures with 10 tonight. D'Amato in the game. Hayes out for KCD. Wesley's second shot. This one is up and good. 49-33 Centurions. Trap. Steal, and it is a steal. Reese tries to save, saves it, but KCD comes away with it. Up to Mathis. Stolen right back by Wesley. Wesley's going to drive. There's the left-handed layup again. Nice. Up and in this time.
Tough to use your left hand going full speed and put it soft off the glass. There's another steal. Oh, good catch.
D'Amato down to Lally. She's going to drive all the way. Layup's good.
No problem there. I don't have any problem getting that layup. You got the pace. You're going your way. Here comes Cal right back.
Back to Mumford. Fakes. Goes up. No good, but she's fouled.
Sometimes you're in the crowd. You're like, oh, we're giving up easy layup, but it's all about you're trading 2 points for 5 field goal, 5 possessions of quick play, changing the pace, and it much more in Cal's advantage.
Fouls on Lally. That is her first. Mumford to the line for 2. Hits the first. Olivia Green and Kiera Scott into the game for KCD. Out goes Lally and Miller. Second shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Kiera Scott, who just came in the game. Eisenbrei tries to break the press. Mumford with another steal. Wow. All the way to the hoop, pushed on the way to the hoop. It's going to be on Kiera Scott, and that'll send Mumford back to the line. Mumford has improved her free throw shooting to 77% on the year. At the beginning of the year, she was like right around 50 through the first 5 games. It's the first.
77% is in today's day and age. That's fantastic. I mean, we don't have many Rick Berries around anymore.
Hits them both.
Another steal.
54-35. Shot up, no good by Wesley. Reese fights for the rebound. On the ground, Mumford comes over. Fouled again. No, Mumford going to the line for the 3rd straight possession. She is in double figures with 11 points. Centurions with 3 players in double figures already tonight. First shot up and good by Mumford.
Working on that average a little bit more here. Calhoun returns for Reese.
Lead up to 20, 55-35. Mumford hits them both. 5 of 6 from the line for Brittany tonight. Mathis up to Scott. Stopped by Lampkin and fouled by Lampkin. That'll be the first on Sydney. 3rd team foul on the Centurions.
Sydney's done a nice job, though, defensively. Really good job on the backside of the press and in her man-to-man, helping everywhere.
Lally and Hayes in excuse me.
I'll take over, Mike. Don't you worry. I've got it.
You got it, buddy. Got popcorn coming back to get me.
Well, it'll do that.
Lally with the ball.
Trap.
D'Amato with the drive. Shot is up and no good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll go to the Lady Centurions.
You got somebody in the corner there, and you're both standing about 2 feet away. Why not trap? You know, trap and seal them off there. Heather Gladwell into the game for the first time, giving Lampkin a much-deserved rest.
It's Calhoun, Mumford, Glidewell, Wesley, and Conti for the Centurions. Calhoun goes inside to Mumford, dishes Glidewell right
there.
Good mark.
Glidewell not wasting any time getting the pass. Great pass by Mumford. Getting her name in the book.
Olivia Green to the hoop, up and good. We're going to have a timeout by KCD, and that means we're going to take a quick timeout. No, you know what? We're just going to leave it here. Game after this, big game after this for the boys against the boys, of course, 6-11 on year. The Bearcats 7-9, but they've played some tough competition this year. It should be a good game.
Yeah, it is. This is one of KCD's better, even though their record doesn't show it. They played great competition. One of their better teams, and KCD really is gearing up for their All-A. So this is more than a district game. This is kind of a preparation, which they're All-A maybe later on. It's either later on this week or it starts tomorrow night. So they're All-A, which is when you're playing. I've been part of the A a long time, and I know Cal was too. That is the biggest part of your season, short of the regional tournament. The A is a fantastic event, which is now held in Frankfurt. Used to be in Richmond. Just a huge event. So KCD will be playing the 7th region, which I'm sure will be Whitfield, will be a major competitor, Collegiate. So that is huge games coming up for them.
Of course, this, as we talked about, is a district game for the Centurions. Centurions have already wrapped up the number 1 seed. The Lady Centurions have wrapped up the number 1 seed in their district as they are 2-0. Ballard and Eastern both 1-1. KCD is 0-2. But Centurions win this. Obviously, you want to be undefeated and win the regular season district outright.
Absolutely. For the ladies, you want to finish it off, be the number 1 overall seed. That means they'll probably face this same KCD team that night. A victory tonight will be the first time Cal has won the regular season district since 2009-10 season. So a great accomplishment for Coach Costner and these young ladies in her first year.
Wesley lets the 3 fly, no good. Calhoun tries to track it down but steps out of bounds.
Good hustle, just didn't get there, stepped out of bounds.
3:58 to go, third quarter, 58-37 Centurions. D'Amato goes between 2 Centurions. It's not a good idea. His hands are knocking the ball everywhere, but finally there's going to be a foul on Conti, I believe. No, foul is going to be on Heather Glidewell. That'll be Heather's first. 4th team foul on the Centurions. Smith throws it in, gets it into D'Amato. Lally with the ball. Back to D'Amato. Hayes in the corner to Smith. Cross court to Lally.
Nice.
Amato goes inside, knocked away by Glidewell. Mumford comes away with it. Wesley, open three, lets it fly. No, way down deep and out, no good. Mumford with the rebound, back up. Oh, ball smacked. Glidewell fights for it. Mumford comes away with it. Back up, no good. Tipped again. Glidewell back up, good.
Mumford battling. Probably running on the court thinking, I get no luck. But Glidewell is happy to be the recipient, puts it back in.
I got to tell you, the first games that we've seen Glidewell play this year, there was always hesitation on any shot. Her 2 shots tonight, there's been no hesitation. It's just up.
She looks good, and I like Heather. I think she could be a really good player. I haven't seen much JV, but I like to see her in the game a little bit more.
Smith with the three, no good. Or Hayes with the three, no good. Lally gets the rebound, drives baseline, tries to dish to Green off her foot. It goes right back to Lally. Then she goes back to Green, misses the shot. Calhoun with the rebound.
Push the ball, get something easy.
Wesley's going to set it up. Mumford, 15-footer baseline, no good. Rebound comes down to Smith. Tries to hit Hayes. No good, and we got complete substitutions coming in for the Centurions at least.
Looks like we have 4. We're going to leave a guard in, I'm sure.
Haley Ice, Samantha Karst.
Oh, we're going to leave Glidewell in.
Mia Beam, Sarah McDonald, Heather Glidewell. The up-and-comers in the Cal program.
Nobody knows quite who's out. We got 6 on the floor here.
Wesley wanted to take a couple more shots, stay in there a little bit longer. The official's trying to get another person out there, but I don't think he realized. I think the official thought there was only 4 out there. He kept trying to get a 6th one in.
The team's trying to get Wesley off the floor, and the referee keeps bringing her back out. Hey, I like you. I wish you were the coach.
You get 6 players for 30 seconds.
Yeah, Wesley's thinking, this guy should be my coach. He put me in no matter what.
Ice with the ball. Ball knocked away, picks it back up, gets it off to Sammy Karst. Ball's going to be stolen, but Ice going to steal it right back.
Oh, that's terrible.
But that ball was hit by a KCD player for sure.
I thought the ref was going to come in and overrule, but
he came in to get the ball.
Yeah, well, he hustled. Yeah, Sammy had it deflected away, went back court. Haley went to pick it up, caught over and back.
Eisenbry with the ball. Finds Mathis at the elbow. Shots up, no good. Glidewell rips down the rebound.
Oh, well.
Out of bounds, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Centurions. 1:27 to go, third quarter.
Great rebound. Like to see her just catch that, chin it, put it under her chin, squeeze it, pivot, and throw it. KC going to exert some pressure here against the younger girls.
Karst gets it into Ice. Glidewell with it out top, just goes back to Ice.
Oh.
Ball's going to be knocked away. Mia Beam tracks it down. McDonald's going to drive all the way to the hoop.
Hey!
Good.
Nice drive by Sarah. 1-2 dribbles through. Like to get back on defense now.
Mathis with the ball.
Oh.
Ball knocked
Sammy
away by
the
Karst.
person. Nice. Heather Glidewell again.
Heather Glidewell playing a great game.
Hey, that time she didn't dribble. She chinned it. Must have heard me, but I think Coach Coster had already said that. Haley driving middle.
Off to Mia Beam. Lady Centurions is most of this is the JV team right here. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Centurions.
This is the middle school team, Mike.
It is our JV team. We have a 7th, 8th grader. Heather Glidewell, sophomore. Everybody else is 7th and 8th graders out there. Leah Miller back in for KCD. Out goes Olivia Green.
The girls do look good. They're playing well. One thing I like to see is better ball movement. Really, everyone catching it, kind of holding it.
Ball gets into Karst. She's going to start her drive. Dishes to Glidewell. Glidewell looking underneath.
Quick. Got to move quick now. Playing varsity level. Everything's going to be quick.
It's a lot faster game. McDonald over to Glidewell. McDonald probably with the most varsity experience. 13 seconds to go. Ice is going to start her drive. Dishes to Karst. She's going to drive. Got the opening in the lane. Up, and she's fouled with 6 seconds to go in the quarter.
Got into the offense there. Haley Ice drove to her left. Kind of a little shovel pass over as Karst turned the corner. Got the step. Got there, drew the foul.
Karst to the line for 2. Foul's going to be on Eisenbry, and that's going to be her second. Karst no good on the first.
A little strong there on that first one.
Second shot up. This one's good.
Oh, nothing but net. Good confidence.
Sammy
turn around here. Oh, Mia Beam with a quick steal. 3 seconds. Sammy's going to get a try here.
It's off the car. She
fired up.
Throws it up a little bit late. Wouldn't have got there anyway. We come to completion of 3 quarters of play. It is Christian Academy 63, KCD 37. We'll be back in 30 seconds with fourth quarter action. Welcome back to KCD, 63-37. Christian Academy after 3 quarters. Scoring through 3.
For the KCD Lady Bearcats, they're led by the number 3 point guard Sydney Mathis with 12. Ellie D'Amato has 2. Hannah Lally with 11. Olivia Green 4. Leah Miller 2. And Daria Eisenbury with 6. For Christian Academy, Raquel Reese with 7. Emma Wesley 13. Conti 5. Calhoun 2. McDonald 2, Mumford 13, Bowman 16, Gladwell 4, Karst 1. It was Casey's ball, but just stolen away. Cal driving back down the floor.
Mia Beam to the hoop. Shot is up. No good. Rebound fought for. Beam comes away with the dishes. Glidewell up and good.
Glidewell. Not only 3 for 3 from the field. Shooting 100. Stop shooting. You'll shoot 100% for tonight.
For the Centurions, it is Ice, Karst, Glidewell, McDonald, and Beam. And there's going to be a nice shot by Eisenbry, but no good because of the travel.
Is there anything worse as a player? Celebrate your shot to hear the whistle. I thought I had an and one as a traveling violation.
For KCD, it is Mathis and Lally. McDonald with the 5-footer, no good.
McDonald not at the angle to use the glass there, which makes it a difficult shot.
Hayes starts her drive, gets it off to Miller. 15-footer, no good. Rebound. McDonald comes away with it. Ice with the ball. She's going to drive all the way to the hoop. Not stopped, up and good.
Left hand. I tell you what, I thought it might be a little ambitious by Coach Costner to put all 5 of the young girls in at one time against KCD starters.
They're playing well.
Oh, they've handled their own. They've pulled this thing away, up 30 now.
Shelby Calhoun in the game. Out goes Haley Ice. So we'll bring in a 7th grader for a 7th grader. Just want a little more varsity experience.
Haley, 8th grader, I believe, for Haley. Is that right?
Shot up and good by Hayes from the baseline.
Oh, tough pass there by Calhoun.
Hayes comes the other way. Calhoun with the defensive slap. McDonald has it. Loses control. Now looks for help. Gets it off to Calhoun. There's going to be a foul on KCD. Foul's going to be on Mathis. That's her second foul. Calhoun with the ball. Gives it off to Glidewell. Glidewell just picks it up and waits for help.
Got to cut, move, cut and replace. Nice. There's Sammy Karst.
Karst. Calhoun finds her. Ball blocked. McDonald there for the rebound. Back up and good.
Nice. Great cut by Karst. Got collapsed. The defense collapsed on her, put it up, missed, but there McDonald was right there for the easy putback.
Mathis starts to drive, stops. Hayes with the 3 from the corner is good. Kennedy Hayes with 5 points, all in this quarter.
KCD still pressing. The young, oh no.
Calhoun going for Karst. Karst wasn't looking. Out of bounds, KCD. All going to be picked by Calhoun. Nice pass to Karst on the break. Shot is up and good.
Goes in. Nice job by Calhoun. Picked it. Karst ran hard like we've seen Summer earlier in the game. Ran hard, got an easy layup.
Ball going to be stolen by Beam. She's going to lead Calhoun on the break. Calhoun down for the 2. There's going to be a timeout by KCD. That means we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back to KCD, where with 5:16 to go in the game, Cal with a comfortable 73-42 lead. And Brad, we haven't talked about it. It was released about a month ago, but the 2015 Cal football schedule. You know, we're doing concussion testing for players, but I'm not sure if we check coaches. Not sure if Coach LaForest had a concussion or not when he made this schedule up. This is a really tough schedule next year.
Every time I see that, I have to sign off on all the contracts. Every time one came across the desk, I just looked through. I stuck my head out my office. He's right across the way there. I looked at him. He said, "What? Simon Kenton? You know, Central, Oldham County, North Oldham." He said, "Hey, I don't care what our record is. I want to be ready." And he thinks he's going to win. Don't get me wrong. I want to be ready in October and November. You know, it's great to go 9-0, 10-1. But we want to win the whole thing. That's the goal here, and it's going to be the goal moving forward. So he wants to be tested, so he knows every weakness heading into postseason.
Steal by Centurions. Calhoun all the way down, gets the 2. Well, he's going to be tested this year. He has 4 6A teams on the schedule, beginning with the first game at Simon Kenton. Nice pass inside. Shot is up and good by D'Amato for her 4th point. Simon Kenton, 11-2 last year, into the Elite 8 for 6A football. Pass down. Oh, Mumford's back in the game. We better get caught up on who's in. It is Mumford, Karst, Calhoun, Beam, and McDonald for the Centurions. D'Amato brings it down for KCD. But Simon Kenton, Eastern, Oldham County, and Meade County, the 4 6A teams. Mathis drives to the hoop and gets 2. So Mail's off the schedule, I see.
Yeah, and it wasn't so much about Mail. We were fine. It was the placement of where they were at. Right there at that last game of the year was difficult.
Shelby Calhoun with a 3. Well, Brad, I think you can talk about one thing that precipitated the changes this year. The district has changed. So where Cal used to have 5 district games, only 3 district games this year is a district of 4 now.
Correct. Bardstown went out. As we got a good pass by Mumford out to Karst for 3.
Sammy Karst hits the 3.
Karst open in the corner, sticks the shot. We got a few subs waiting at the table trying to get in some last-minute time here. 3 minutes, 35 seconds. Yeah, we lost Bardstown. We lost Thomas Nelson. Bardstown may have went down, actually. I think they went down to A. Thomas Nelson went up to 3A. So we lose those two and didn't replace them with anybody. So that allows us to stay right where we're at, but add a couple of non-conference games.
Ice and Glidewell in, Karst and McDonald out. So then in 3A, we have somebody from every class this year.
I'll take that back. Fort Knox is out, too. Fort Knox also went down. So that's 3 games we got to pick up there. And, you know, Bardstown was a great game. Fort Knox and Thomas Nelson have been down, have great, rich history at Fort Knox. Thomas Nelson, a new school. Those will be back up at some point. But those were not really great gauges or tests for our team. And so he really wanted to fill that in with tougher games. That Mill game, like I said, just wasn't the right date. Franklin County would be kind of a better fit for us right there.
So 4 6A teams, a 5A team in Franklin County, a 3A team in Central who made it to the championship round last year. And then North Oldham is the 4A team. It has been a great matchup for the Centurions.
Yeah, really good. You know, they lose that running back, so a lot of weight comes off that. We got a 5-second count here. Cal in the 2-3 zone.
And then the district games, including DeSales, who always obviously good. So this year the district is Christian Academy, DeSales, Shawnee, and Washington County. And Shawnee's got to be the happiest of that group. Is finally they'll get to go to a state tournament game, automatically qualifying with just 4.
Automatically, and that's how it is mostly around the state. We've just been kind of the odd with more teams in our district, but most teams make the playoffs. See how Shawnee, and they're getting better. I tell you what, their basketball program, got to see them at the LIT. They've really gotten better. And then this, their football team we've seen was much better last year.
Ice with the miss. Out of bounds, though, goes to KCD. Centurions have Reese, McDonald, Glidewell, Calhoun, and who did I miss in that group? Glidewell in the game. Shot is up by Olivia Green. No good, but there's going to be a foul on Glidewell. That'll be the second on Heather and send Olivia Green to the line for 2.
When you talk about that football schedule, it's really patterned a lot off what Central's done. Central 3A school, they'll play their first 5 games against only 6A, St. X, Trinity, Male, Manual, and then kind of progress over from there into districts, and then end up winning, usually either winning or coming in the final 4 of the whole state tournament.
No good on the first shot by Olivia Green. He's got another one here. This one is no good. Rebound brought down by Lally. Eisenbry goes inside to Green, tries to make a move, no good, but she's going to be fouled. Fouls on Shelby Calhoun, that's her 3rd. Green to the line for 2. She missed her other 2 opportunities just seconds ago. 58 seconds to go in the game. First shot, no good. Cal's going to move to 13-5 on the season. The Lady Bearcats will drop to 7-9. Cal will move to 20-0 in the series against KCD girls.
That's an amazing stat.
Since 98, 99.
Oh, that's since 98, 99. Okay.
So we have records back from them. No good on the shot. Lally with the rebound, no good. Now Eisenbry has it. Tries to lob it underneath, but the lob goes out of bounds. And the clock keeps running.
We've slipped into the running clock segment here, under a minute.
Ice to throw it in. Gets it to Calhoun. Calhoun brings it up against Mathis. Goes to Glidewell. McDonald. Off to Reese. Around it comes. Nice catch by McDonald. Calhoun starts to drive. 19 seconds to go. Ball knocked away. Lally comes away with it.
Don't foul here.
Lally drives all the way to the hoop and gets 2.
Nice take by Lally. Lally's a nice player. Really enjoyed watching her play tonight. Played hard all the way through despite the wide margin.
3 seconds to go, and that's going to be the game. Christian Academy of Louisville, the victors tonight, 81-48. We'll be back in a minute to give you the scoring for the game after a word from iHigh. Welcome back to KCD, Christian Academy of Louisville. Lady Centurions victorious 81-48. A game they controlled from the outset, 24-12 at the end of the first quarter, 43-27, or 43-28 at half, 63-37 at the end of 3, and finally 81-48. And Brad, you have the scoring for the evening.
I do. It's my pleasure to bring it to you. The KC Lady Bearcats, which has now moved to 7-9 on the season. The senior number 3, Sydney Mathis, had 14 points in this game. The junior Ellie D'Amato with 4. Senior Kennedy Hayes with 5. The senior 23 Hannah Lally with 13. Sophomore number 15 Olivia Green with 4. The senior number 00 Leah Miller with 2. Junior 33 Daria Eisenbry had 6. for Christian Academy Louisville, which now moves to 13-5 on the season. 8th grader Raquel Reese with 7. Sophomore guard Emma Wesley had 13. Sophomore Summer Conti had 5. 7th grader Shelby Calhoun finished with 11. 8th grader Sarah McDonald had 4. Senior Brittany Mumford with 13. To lead the Centurions was number 22, the junior Emma Bowen with 16. Sophomore Heather Gladwell finished with 6 off the bench in a great performance. Haley Ice, the 8th grade point guard, finished with 2. And Sammy Karst, number 15, also 8th grader, finished with 6 points.
Well, a dominating performance by Lady Centurions tonight, as it should be against this team.
It was. Probably the only downside was that second quarter got a little sluggish, jumped to that quick 12-point lead. Only won the second quarter by 3, but turned it around at kind of the start of the press there in the third quarter. And it was just all of a sudden, went from 15 to 25, and then the middle school / JV team came in and really put it from 25 to 35 really quick. Did a great job off the bench.
Lady Centurions back in action Thursday night as they play at J-Town. Would love to have you at the game. If not, we'll have it right here on ihigh.com for you. If you want to watch the boys' game, they'll be on here momentarily. You're going to have to go out of this game and log back in to come on to the boys' game. But we will have that full game for you, and it should be a dandy as the Centurions at 6-11 take on the 7-9 KCD Bearcats. For Bobby Bowman, a big thanks to him on the camera tonight. Brad, thanks to you for your color tonight. And for Mike Vitello and Brad Morgan, thank you all fans for joining us tonight. Turn back on in about 15 minutes and follow the boys. Good night, everybody.